everyone, it's Jenny, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me with only sample size beauty products. Now, a lot of the sample size products I have are stuff from Ipsy and Sephora Play. I don't have a whole lot of foil packets. I do have a foil packet for my moisturizer though. So I put it all in this little Sephora Play bag to gather up all the stuff. So first off, I always hydrate my face, and this is Tarte Skincare Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost Hydrant. Yeah, that's what it's called. So let me slather this on my face. I've not tried this, but I know I've tried a few other things from Tarte Skincare, and I have really enjoyed it. So just kind of slather this all over my face. It smells nice and fresh and clean, but usually Tarte products do kind of have that fresh and clean fragrance to it. And I like to go all the way down on my neck too. So like I said, I think I really like this stuff. I think it's pretty good. Anybody else tried it? What you think? Alright, so I definitely feel hydrated. I usually put an eye cream on as well, but I didn't have any sample size eye creams. I think maybe I did, but I just didn't grab it, but it'd be alright. So that was really good. Now let's go on to what do I have for my primer. I think I've got this Wonder Beauty Glowtion. I want to have sort of a glowy look going. So, let's just slather this on my face. And I think this is about all. And I don't do a whole lot for the glowy look. I kind of just like do the high points of my face and then kind of smear it all over. But I do like this Glowtion stuff. I think it I don't know, it just gives a nice little, makes your skin look nice and glowy. And I do also like to take it down the neck too. I always take stuff down on the neck. Okay. And I think I used up the last little bit of that. That was a good Ipsy sample. Alright, now foundation. It's not really so much a foundation as it is a BB cream, but it's the Smashbox BB Cream SPF 35. I have used this. I think it's really good, especially if you're going to be out in the sun. This is a good like theme park. And foundation, I'm just going to kind of slather. Foundation, BB cream, what have you. I'm going to kind of slather that in my face here. And I do put foundation on my eyeballs, if anybody's wondering. Has anybody noticed in like the beauty YouTubes, like they always, like they don't put foundation on their eyeballs? I don't, I gotta have a mirror so I can see what I'm doing, make sure this looks blended and good. My nose. I do have a little blender here I'm going to kind of use to blend in. And alright, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, wait, I see my eyeball. It's not blended up near my eyeball. And I know I said in one of my other get ready with me's, like, I'm blind, so I have to be like right up on a mirror. Especially like when you're blending foundation and that kind of stuff. And of course, this isn't super covered, just a BB cream. You know, it just gives you, your skin a nice, it just makes your skin look nice without looking like you have any makeup on. You know? Okay, I think that's good. So, what's next? Concealer. And the only sample size concealer I have, it's the Tarte, or not Tarte, it's the Too Faced Born This Way, which I love. Now I am going to have to look at a mirror to see what I'm doing. And put some on my chin, some on my nose, right here, on my forehead, you know, all that. And time to blend it in. So, I'm trying to think of something to talk about besides just makeup. I know in my last Get Ready With Me I mentioned TV shows. Has anybody watched any good movies lately? I mean, I feel like I haven't watched a good movie in a long time. I mean, like, I go back and I rewatch old movies that I really enjoy, but I don't know. Anything new? Tell me about it. Have you saw any really good movies here lately? Okay, so I think that looks good. Now it's time to powder. And powder, this is like the smallest sample size powder ever. It's that Cover FX, but it's really good. I will give it that. It is a good powder. I just like to kind of get it in the lid. I do have a little powder brush here. It's a little Hello Kitty powder brush. And I know I don't do a whole lot of powder, but I do like to just, you know, I do like to put some powder, especially where I put concealer. And I do like this Cover FX powder. I think it is pretty good. Yeah, like I like my skin. Like it looks good. Look, my headband's falling. I have to readjust. I may use some of this excess powder here and just kind of, because sometimes it kind of takes away a little bit of that shine, because sometimes I go a little too glowy. Has anybody been too glowy? Is that a thing? Alright, so there's that. I'm going to put my headband back in place. This is an Ipsy headband I got with Ipsy points forever ago. I use that when I do my mask and stuff. So, let's put that on and go to the next step, which would be bronzing. I got a few different bronzers. I've got this Ciate. I really like the Ciate. This Buxom's pretty good too. This is more of a glowy bronzer. And also have this What Up Beaches bronzer. I'm not sure how well it's going to pick up, but I will try it. See what kind of brush I got. Let's see if this brush will do anything. I'm not sure if it will or not, but we'll see, because it fits in the pan. Then I gotta look in the mirror, see what I'm doing. Which I've used, because this is from Elizabeth Mott, and I love the highlighter. I think it's the highlighter I'm going to be using too. I've always gotten a lot of compliments on. And then what I like to do is kind of sweep that along. I don't do too much bronzer or contouring, but I like to have a little bit of color there. And then what I like to do is I go in with a beauty blender and kind of press that into the skin, blend it in so it doesn't look so harsh. Because, we don't want to be looking harsh now. So, no, no, no. Then I may take... Then I think I'm going to go into the Ciate bronzer. Because this is not really a great bronzing brush. It needs to be a little bit bigger, but it fits in the pan. So, that's why I chose it. And I don't really think I need to go with a real glowy highlight. So, we ain't going to have... Or not a glowy highlight, but a glowy bronzer. Of course I want a glowy highlight. It's like, what are you talking about? Alright, so we won't use that Buxom. So next up is a blush. And this is a blush I love a lot. It's the Balm Springs. I actually have the full size of this. It is so pretty. Get a blush brush. I always like a big fluffier brush. Blush. That is so hard to say. Anybody else? Let's see. I always love putting on blush. I think blush is starting to become super in now. You remember how highlighter was super in last year, which highlighter's still in, but I think blush is sort of making a comeback. I love me a good blush. It's just, I don't know, it just kind of, I don't know, I love putting on blush. I love wearing blush. It's just good. Alright, and I really like that. That's a really good blush if you're looking for a good blush, the Balm Springs. Okay, now after that we've got some highlight. I have some liquid highlight, but I've already powdered, so I'm not worried about it. But this highlight from Elizabeth Mott, this Show Me the Glow. Oh, you all, it is fantabulous. Let me get a good highlighting brush. I usually have this. I love this highlighting brush. It's the illuminating brush. So let's throw this on my cheekbones and see how that looks. Oh, it is just so pretty. I don't know how well my light's gonna pick that up, but you know, it is gorgeous. And it may take a minute and time out because I need to grab a few other things, and then we'll finish the nose highlight. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, everybody, I am back. I needed to grab something for my eyebrows. The only thing I really had was this mini brow pencil from Trestique in Espresso, which I do like this, although I'm not going to really do too much to my brows just for the simple fact that I never really do. So, we're in the month of August. Do any of y'all have kids that are going back to school? Or you all going back to school? I know it's always back to school time. I don't know, it seems like kids these days go back to school earlier and earlier. Anybody else? What about other, you know, I'm kind of curious in other states how that, you know, if that's sort of the same, or do they go back more towards Labor Day, or, you know. With this brow pencil, I just sort of filled in a little bit. You can hardly tell I did anything, but I noticed a little difference, and I like it. It's time for some shadow. I don't have any eyeshadow primer, but I think I'm good where I've got the foundation on. And the only really sample size shadow I had was this Makeup Forever shade. It's in I think I-544. So I'm just gonna pack this all over the lid. Got a good brush to do that with. Come on, brush. It's more of a, this one might work. And this is a little Luxie, it's a traveling brush. So, I tried to put like the smaller brushes in this too. But you know, a brush is a brush is a brush. I'm just gonna pack this all over the lid. I don't really have a, anything to put in the crease, anything like that, but that's all right. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta get ready. One shadow, boom, you're done. I think this blends out nicely. Just gives a nice little wisp of color to the eyeballs. Well, this is shadow without shadow. So see, you know, nice little bit of color. And I do like this shade, and I like this formula. I think it's nice. But you do just want to make sure you blend it out so it looks nice. And I think I've got it how I want it to look. Because trust me, before I started doing YouTube videos, and I don't really do a whole lot of makeup, get ready with me videos. But this right here, I don't know. In real life, what I was trying to say, in real life, you know, I was always like one shade and you're done. But then I started getting more into makeup and doing more than one look. And I think I also have forgot some eyeliners. So, with that, I will be back. So stay tuned. Okay, so I got the eyeshadow done. And grab some eyeliner. I may actually put a little bit. This is from M Princess, and this is in the shade Pressed Biscuit. I may try to put that, if I can find a a brush that has the right kind of, this may work. This may work to kind of put it in the inner corner of the eye area. So just kind of brighten it up a bit. Not too much though. Okay. That's done. Next up is eyeliner, which will probably be the most difficult thing. I've got the Kat Von D, and then I've also got this Sephora collection. This goes really well with the, almost like a purple shade. And I may have to set my mirror down. Alright. Okay. Oh, that looks okay. I wonder if I can do the eyeliner liquid liner. I don't know. I guess I could do it really close in the camera. I'll try it. I like doing just a very, very, very thin layer. Talking very thin. Along the eye, along the lash line of my eyeball. I may have to do it in a mirror. Because I want it to just be as close to the lash line as possible. That is my plan. And see how it's just like it's as close to the lash line as I can get it. Does everybody wear liquid liner? Is it something you wear every time you do makeup, or just because I don't always wear it, because sometimes I think it just takes too long, because I'll do wings and stuff. I haven't done a wing in forever, but I don't know, I just think it's such a tedious process, to me anyways. This eyeliner is running out of ink too, which is a shame, because I do like it. I do like it. And then I know sometimes, you know, it's just kind of messy and hassle, and if you hear the noise, I had to turn my AC back on because it is roasting, y'all. Roasting. Okay, and I know this eye right in the corner, it was looking too good. Let's see if I can kind of clean that up with the... Sometimes you can kind of clean it up with your eyeshadow brush a little bit. I do. And then where's my beauty blender? It was here somewhere and I have lost it. Oh well. So that's the eyeballs. Let's go to mascara. And the mascara that I have is this big Tease from Buxom. I've really been loving the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I think that is such a good one. The Sephora collection one, Bad Girl Bang from Benefit, but this is the one I had a sample size of, or the smaller size of. And I didn't, sometimes I curl my lashes, sometimes I don't, you know, it just depends. I usually do before work though. Get them bottom lashes. I hate when you're doing mascara and your lashes want to like stick and glob together. Like, what is up with that? This is with mascara, that's without. Last step of the makeup routine is always the lipstick for me. What about you all? Like, do you have a set routine, or is it just kind of however you feel like applying it? Or and I'm just trying to make myself look a little put together. I may go out later, I don't know. Just want to have, this is almost just like enough makeup to have on, but not too much, although it feels like I did kind of use a lot of makeup, but you know what I mean. Lipstick, I've got a red lipstick. This is the Smashbox Always On in Legendary. I think I'm going to line my lips too with this Trestique Lip Pencil. And I really like these Trestique Lip Pencils. And they're very smooth and buttery. See, I could even use this, which I may go ahead and just fill in the rest of the lips. But then I'm going to add this Be Legendary lipstick on top so you can see how great it looks. It's going to kind of give it that glossy finish. Because you can never go wrong with the red lip, especially if you're doing like a simple eye look. Always go for a red lip if you like red lips. It's my advice to you. So that was me doing a get ready with me using sample size makeup products. So hopefully you like this video. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and please subscribe to my channel. I'll take off my headband. Kind of shiz my hair around. Well, you can kind of see. Look at me posing. But yeah, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. I've got some future giveaways about to happen. And with that, have a fabulous day. Bye.